It has been nearly 3 years since the U.S. pulled its troops out of Iraq and President Obama declared the war over. I was with U.S. soldiers on the last U.S. convoy out of Iraq on that December day in 2011 after covering the war since the beginning. And I was with the U.S. commander on the last helicopter out of U.S. military headquarters after the Americans officially handed it over to the Iraqis.
It was a somewhat somber day. No celebrations, just a simple ceremony at U.S. military headquarters, Camp Victory, clearly named prematurely. But on that day, there was nothing but pride and hope for the future.
Your sacrifice has helped the Iraqi people begin a new chapter full of hope for prosperity and peace.
Deanie Dempsey, wife of the current chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Martin Dempsey, cried talking to me that day. It was the first time she had seen this country where her husband, son, and daughter had all served.
It's pretty amazing. What the American soldier has done to help this country is nothing short of miraculous.
We flew above Baghdad after the ceremony with the last commanding general of U.S. forces in Iraq, General Lloyd Austin, pointing out his old headquarters and how different the city looked from 2003 after the initial shock and awe invasion.
Goodbye to Baghdad.
Yeah.
And I was with our soldiers for the final ride out of the country, where the memory of those who did not make it home, those 4,487 Americans who gave their lives in this war, was still fresh.
There's a lot of soldiers that made the ultimate sacrifice from that unit. When we cross in today, we're finishing up for them.
But as dawn broke and we crossed into Kuwait, there was great relief that the war was behind them. And yet, I look back on what I said that day and what many others were feeling, that the relief might only be temporary.
The war is not over for the Iraqis. Iraq remains a very dangerous place, and there is a huge threat of sectarian violence and also al-Qaeda coming back in.
Because war never goes the way you expect it will go, even when you say it's over.
In fact, General Austin, who I said goodbye to Baghdad with from that helicopter, now heads Central Command and is overseeing the airdrops and the airstrikes. And now we honor our fellow Americans who serve and sacrifice. This week, a two-star General, Harold Green, joined the ranks of thousands who have given their lives. That's all for us today. Thanks for sharing part of your Sunday with us. Check out World News with David Muir tonight. Have a great day.